Hey y'all, it's TxStampin Sharon. And guess what it is? It is Mystery Monday time. It is September the 9th, and I am live at 7 o'clock p.m. Central. If you're watching the replay, I sure hope that you will stop and start this video and make your card. What is mystery stamping? If you're new to my channel, I want to fill you in. Mystery stamping is where I give y'all clues to use the supplies you have at home to make a card. Easy. No two cards are the same. There is no right or wrong way to do mystery stamping. It is just a lot of fun. And if you've never tried it before, I sure hope you'll give it a try. Let's see. I'm going to give everybody just a minute to find me and say hello to my live audience. Everyone in the chat, hello, hello. I do want to give some shout outs to a couple of groups that are on in the live chat. Those of y'all who have the Texas logo by your name, you all are supporters of my channel. They are my Stamping Friend YouTube channel members. So welcome. I'm glad you're here. And the other shout out I want to give to is to Renee Paris. She is my partner in crime in this mystery stamping thing. She kind of helps keep me on track, make sure that my clues make sense. So it's always good to have another set of eyes on your instructions, I guess you would say. And then I do want to say hello to my friend Michelle Batson. Both those ladies have a wrench by their name. They are my helpers during these lives because Lord knows I need it. All right. So I see people hopping on. Welcome, welcome. This is September the 9th, and I am live at 7 o'clock p.m. Central. I want to remind y'all or tell you, if you're new to mystery stamping, we do have some rules around here. Number one is no stress. This is a fun activity. It's a fun way to make a card using supplies you have at home. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator. You do not have to use Stampin' Up supplies. I don't know, though. You might like my card and decide you want to get some Stampin' Up supplies, and that's always welcomed as well. The second clue is, I don't know if y'all can see my shirt, just go rogue. You have all the supplies that you need in front of you from clue number one to make a card, okay? You don't have to do my clues. You might say, well, I don't like what she's telling me. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. I want you to be inspired and be creative with your own stuff, okay? Now, I recently added a third clue, and I want to show you that third clue is wear your jammies. Let's just get comfy during mystery stamping. Let's just wear our jammies because I've got these on tonight. These are my Texas ones. And, you know, like, oh, what is the mystery of that card? I turned it around so you can't see it. Oh, goodness. So let me say hello to a few of you. Let's see if I'm on the right channel. I am not. Oh, I was getting ready to answer some of the live chat from my VIP class the other night. Let's see here. Mystery stamping. There we go. Now I'm on the right one. Okay. And I may have said hello to Michelle Batson. She may not even be here. Oh, goodness. All right. I think we are ready to get this party started. Mystery stamping. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I'm on the right one. All right. Now I mentioned the first clue. This first clue is emailed out to you. I also posted on Facebook, but if you're like me and you can't ever find a dang thing on Facebook that you're looking for, I highly recommend that you look below this video and click on the Show More button and grab or join my newsletter list. You'll get this delivered to your inbox every Sunday. Kathy Walsh, I am going rogue, girl. I'm on the wrong channel. Who knows what I'm doing? Lori says, Sharon, I just love your laugh. I'm so glad. It is contagious, I've heard. So, you know, I hope you catch it. So yeah, get that. Go join my newsletter. And Marcia says that she's having coffee in hopes of some energy. Well, I hope tonight's card gives you some energy because I think it's a super fun card. Let's see. I just want to go through really quick. And everybody loves my nails. These are my frozen nails, is what I told my grandson. And he's 4 years old. And he's like, Mimi likes frozen? I don't think he believed me. Okay, just checking, making sure. So yeah, hello to everyone who has joined me in the live. Kay Strum says she just barely made it. I'm glad you're here, girl. Okay. All right. So I don't know. Is Renee over here? Let me see. I was giving her shouts out. I think she's on. Anyway, let's get started. All right. Oh. Yeah, I was going to tell you something. I'll tell you in a minute. Okay. Clue number 2. If you have cut supplies to make more than one card, I want you to wait and only make one card first. How's that for a clue? There's Renee. There's Renee. Okay. You'll understand why when I'm done. So if you've already got supplies, it's not going to go to waste. I just want you to wait. It's all part of the mystery. All part of the mystery. All right. So the real clue is stamp your images all over the basic white layer, alternating colors of ink. I think I told you to have like 2 or 3 colors. Whoops, I almost knocked that off. What did I tell you? Several colors that work with your stamps. So your clue was to have, in clue number 1, you were to have stamps, images, think flowers and leaves, or maybe, like if you're doing Christmas, like, I don't know. Boy, my mind went blank. Maybe some bells and branches. I don't know, just small stamps. And I want you to stamp on that basic white layer. See, Beth Brunner, I knew you had done it. I'm talking to you, girl. I need you to wait and you'll understand why as we keep going. So what I was going to say is, this is clue number 2. Let me scoot that down. When you are done with clue number 2, if you will type done 2, that would be great. Sometimes I forget to tell y'all that because I think everybody knows what to do, and I apologize. If you're watching the replay, there is no need for you to comment below the video that you're done with a clue. Just simply stop and start the video and make your card. Yes, Kathy Walsh, this is the 4 inches by 5 1/4 or 5 1/4 by 4. That's what you're stamping on. Rayanne says, love watching you and getting inspired from northern Minnesota. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Carmen, she's like, done, because I'm just watching. So some of y'all do mystery stamping different ways. Some of you like to stamp along, hence the telling me that you're done. We have about 230 people on right now. Some of you have had a hard Monday. Mystery stamping was designed to help you have a better week. But some of you had a rough day. You didn't get your supplies cut. It's okay. I do hope that you love this so much that you go back and make it. Okay. Let's see. Hello, everyone that's just now joining. So in the live chat, Cindy Wagner, that's so sweet. Thank you. Cindy says that she hopes that I have a fun trip. I am leaving tomorrow for my $1 million retreat at the Stampin' Up home office. I'm so excited. So Cindy says, I hope you have a lot of fun. Love what you do, Sharon. You're such an inspiration to me. Oh, I'm so glad, Cindy. Thank you. Lori says, so we're kind of making our own DSP. Kind of. Yeah. However it makes sense to you, that's what I want you to do. Some of you may decide to just, hold on, let me get a piece of paper. Now it's a whole card. Some of you may decide you just want part of it, and some of you may decide to do the whole thing. There is no right or wrong way to do it. Now, when I do the mystery stamping clues, I'm giving you clues to try to make my card in a very generic way because you don't necessarily have my stamp set. You don't have my ink colors. You don't have my supplies. So yeah, there's just however you want to do it. This is your time to be creative with your supplies. Michelle says, I might have to just watch. I wasn't sure about the stamps I chose, and now I'm sure I didn't choose well. It's okay, Michelle. Remember, rule number 1, no stress. But are you following rule number 3? Are you in your pajamas? That's what I want to know, Michelle Townsley. Uh-oh, what's wrong with Virginia? Let me scroll back up here. Virginia Hodgkins, I'm just watching for the next few weeks. I broke my hand and wrist. Oh, Virginia, I'm so sorry. Oh, bless your heart. You know, that is a fear of mine because, boy, I ain't no spring chicken. And if I take a fall, I might break something. And if it was my hand, oh, boy. Oh, I'm so sorry, my friend. Beth Brenner says, enjoy Utah. I lived 5 years in Ogden. Love that time. Just had to come home to Texas. I get it. I get it. I lived 6 years in Arizona. I love that time too. Michelle Townsley says she's only in her jammies if sleeping in her clothes counts. No, it does not. Oh my goodness, you're too funny. Peggy is just watching. She'll do it during the week when she gets a chance. No problem. All right, so I'm starting to see some dones with 2. This is maybe the longest part or the clue that you have to think and, how do I want it to look kind of thing. So I'll give you a few minutes. Michelle says she doesn't have jammies. Michelle, I know where you can get some. I know some of y'all don't sleep in jammies. You sleep in maybe sweatpants or nightgowns, whatever your comfy clothes are. I just want everybody to be comfy during mystery stamping. All right, let me scroll down. So yeah, I am all packed. I will be picked up at the airport. There'll be a man there holding a sign. I'm like, there might be selfies with me and that man holding a sign. So I would watch out for my Facebook page. I might be posting some pictures this week. I'll be leaving tomorrow. Our flight leaves at noon, and then I'll be back on Saturday. And then I don't know if Tammy's on. I think she was trying to do some packing. Tammy will be my dog sitter. She'll be here. And y'all want to be my dog sitter. She has free reign to stamp and use my supplies. There you go. No jammies, no jammies. Is his name Matt? Is it Matt? Wait. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the man's name is that's picking me up. They didn't tell me that. Oh boy. If it's Matt, oh girls, we're going to have some fun with that one. I'll just call him Matt anyway, and he'll go, huh? That's pretty funny. All right, let's move on to the next clue. Clue number 3. Use your scoring tool and score the stamped basic white layer every 1 inch all the way across the layer, then turn it and score every 1 inch the other way. This technique is called the faux tile technique. Then I kind of gave you an option because Renee, when she did her card, she threw a little trick in there. Optional, for a different twist, you could emboss this layer too after you do this part. Okay. You guys are, so Cindy says that she's just watching too because she picked the wrong stamps. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Did y'all pick flowers and leaves, or what did y'all pick? There's Tammy A. She goes, I have my pet sitting jammies on. Where'd she go? Yes, I love your stamp room. Sandy says she likes this technique. Yay, I'm so glad. It's a fun technique. Flowers, butterflies, and leaves. Sandy, that is the perfect combination. Perfect. Those are the kind of stamps you want. Michelle says that she has leaves, but some of them are large. You know, I hated to give you a limit on size. I don't know. I think when you see the mystery solved, you're going to go, I could have used those leaves. It'll have been fine. You're so welcome, Virginia. And I do hope that you heal quickly. And just bookmark all the videos and stuff, or just watch them. And then the projects that you want to go back and do, make a note of them and they'll be waiting there for you. All the replays are there. Anytime you get an invitation or a link to a video, it stays there. You're going to be scoring all the way across. Well, here. You're going to score 1 inch all the way across. Then you're going to turn it and you're going to score 1 inch across again. Now, when you do it this way, this is 5 1/4. You're going to have a little bit wider at the end. That kind of bugged Renee, I think, but it didn't bother me. Mary says, I saw this technique last week and I've been wanting to try it. Perfect. Regal Floral. Who said that? Who said that? Debbie Aldridge, that's a perfect stamp set to use. Mary Moat says, a little late. Hi, watching from Indiana, tired from canning tomato juice today. You didn't can tomatoes, you canned tomato juice. I've never heard of that. I thought everybody just canned tomatoes. Interesting. Alice says she's using flowers and leaves, and it's very interesting. Okay, how are we doing? When you're done with 3, type done 3. Eileen Paul says she cut her paper. Oh no, you got a little heavy-handed on that scoring. You know, Virginia, Stampin' Up has got quite a few things planned for us, and I'm super excited about the trip. You know, to be pampered and spoiled at the home office is always fun, and I haven't ever gotten to do it in this capacity, so I'm very excited. And my husband gets to go too, so there's that. I went and grabbed a paper pumpkin stamp set with small leaves, so I'm working on clue number 2. Good girl, Michelle. I knew you couldn't stay away. I knew you'd have to stamp along. Betty says that she's enjoying watching and listening. Trinket Troy said that she's just watching, but she is in her jammies. It's after 8 here. Clothes don't fit after 8 p.m. Trinket Troy, I'm going to use that. Got to be in your jammies. Clothes don't fit after 7 p.m. Central. I'm going to use that all the time. Paula Rice says that she is from Indiana and she grew up canning tomato juice too. That's so funny. Yeah, Mark is very excited. All right. Clue number 4. Adhere the stamped basic white layer to the card front with dimensionals. I do have some cards that I will share with y'all tonight that I got in the mail. I know there was one that was due in the mail today, and I didn't get down there to the mailbox to get it. So let's see. Stampin' Simply with Maria says, I cannot wait to see all your pictures and your $1 million stamp set. It is so exciting. I hope I get to see it this week, but I doubt it. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to show us or not. My $1 million stamp set will be out in 1 year, next September. Wanda Spencer says, I'm just watching tonight as well. My daughter came to visit. I made her favorite meal scallops. Oh, made her favorite meal, scallops, okay? She and her husband are going on a holiday for their 25th wedding anniversary. Well, how sweet of you to do that. When you're done with clue number 4, type done 4. Carmen is asking if I designed my stamp set, and why, yes, I did. I got the idea. You know, I've been doing this for 27 years. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 27 years, and I have seen a lot of stamp sets come my way. And I had this idea. And so, yes, I created it and I sent it to them with the whole concept of it. And they're like, oh, we've never had this. I was like, I know. Linnell says, I'm hoping to can tomato soup this year. I have got to Google this. I had no idea that such a thing existed. Y'all. Look at y'all. Did you use y'all in my set? Now, I can't tell you anything else about the set, but just think, should I even say that? You'll know it's my set. You'll know. Kathy Walsh says, bet that I designed a pajama stamp set. You know, this whole pajama thing started just a couple weeks ago, and I actually designed my stamp set a year ago. 1 year ago when I hit my million. All right. Loretta says she wants it. Hello, Nicole. You made it. You got the girls in bed. Sandra, she's like, now I'm wondering what your stamp set is. We should have like a contest, but I can't tell you until the stamp set's revealed if you want or not. So, but you can guess all you want what's in the stamp set. Teresa says, my power just went off. I hope it comes back on soon. Well, so do I. All right. Clue number 5. Oh, Nicole, if you need to know for me to repeat anything, let me know. Nicole's on my team, by the way. She and I chatted earlier today. Clue number 5, stamp your greeting on the basic white scrap, and I want you to trim it with a paper trimmer. I know y'all want to punch it out, use dies. I don't want you to do that. If you want to do that, you can, but my instructions are to use it with a paper trimmer. Michelle Townsley. All right. I'm going to go through real quick for Nicole. So I said, Nicole, if you cut supplies for more than one card, wait, only make one card right now. Stamp your images all over the basic white layer that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. It's the only really layer that we have. Alternating colors of ink. Now, for you and Michelle, you're going to use your scoring tool and you're going to score that stamped basic white layer 1 inch across. You're going to turn it 1 inch the other way. Okay. This technique is called the faux tile technique. These are important words in my world. I love techniques. I also said that it was optional for a different twist. You could emboss this layer too after you do this. When I sent the clues over to Renee, she did that. And I was like, well, that's really cool. I like that. Then you're going to adhere the stamped basic white layer to the card front with dimensionals. And now here we are on clue number 5. If you're done with 5, type done 5. Peggy says, tomorrow is her 73rd birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. Sandy wants to know if you trim close to the greeting. You know, that is a great question. I want to talk to you about that. That's a great question. I want to, hold on. We're gonna play. Let me get some ink. You know, mystery stamping is about encouraging you to use what you have. But since I'm not actually stamping, sometimes I don't get a chance to teach you something. So I just grabbed a stamp set. And I'm just going to stamp on a piece of paper. Now, sometimes If my stamp is about the size of my block, I will cut the paper that size. Just depends. Michelle Townsley, no, your note card should have, your white layer should have been 5 1/4 by 4 inches. You're fine. Okay. So I'm just going to take that off. Kind of stamped it a little crooked. So the question was, how close do you stamp it? Or do you cut it? Now, if you're going to make your card portrait, I told you it could be landscaped or portrait. If your card is portrait, that greeting layer can't be bigger than the card, than that layer, right? So you have to trim it closer to the words. Now this is crooked, but that's okay. Otherwise, I like to leave a little bit of space. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball over here. I got about a finger's width. I'm going to do about a finger's width over here. And that's how I do it. Is that right? Is that wrong? I have no idea. So since I stamped that crooked, y'all see how crooked it is? I'm going to come in and I'm going to cut. And I'm going to say, it's probably a little too big. Probably a little too big, especially if it's going to go here. Okay. So I need to trim it down. So I kind of take a little bit off of one side, a little bit off another side. And I think, yeah, I'm happy with that size. But does it really need to be that thick? Nah, I don't think so. So I'm going to trim it down. And this is how I figure out what size I want. Okay. So now that I have that, I turn it over and I stamp on the back. And that is the method to my sentiment layer madness. There you go. Does that answer your question? All right. Oh, y'all are talking about James Earl Jones. That was so sad to get that news today. Happy anniversary, Sharon Smythe. Okay, I'm glad it helped you, Sandy. Clue number 6. Cut the scrap of DSP to form an oversized matte layer for your greeting. What does that mean? What does that mean? Let me show you. Hi, Inika. I didn't see you on here. A lovely sentiment. Wishing I were there to give you a hug. Isn't that so pretty? It is from Regal Flora. So pretty. This is in the mini catalog, and I love this stamp set. I didn't love it at first, but now I do. So what does that mean to have an oversized piece? Let me find some DSP. I might have some. Okay. So typically, you would measure your greeting, and this measures 3.5 by 1 1/4. So when I say an oversized greeting, our typical matte layer would be 1 1/2 by 3 3/4. I wanted it to be a little bit longer or a little bit taller than just a quarter. It is, Sandra. You're so right. She said, isn't that the way it always is? Stamp sets at first sight don't thrill us until you see some samples. And all I did was see Connie Stewart stamp one image. And I was like, oh, why did I get that? So then I ordered it. All right. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and just cut this. I think I'm going to cut it at 4. But this was 1 1/4, so I'm going to cut 1 1/2 maybe. By 4. So you see how it's just a little bit longer than it is tall. It's just not even. I just liked the look. And I will share with you how I was inspired to do that when the mystery is solved. Kathy Walsh says, I glue my sentiment to the DSP, then cut the DSP mat. I do too. But because I write instructions for y'all, I have to be more specific. So if I do that all the time, it may not come out correctly. Thank you, Anna, for sharing. Michelle says, I got here late, was watching The Lion King. Oh, gosh. All right. So are we done with clue number 6? Let's see if anybody did it. Michelle Townsley, clue number 4 was to add your stamped basic white layer to the card front with dimensionals. Harley's barking. Well, we're glad you're here, Anna. Sharon Smythe, happy anniversary. Wow, 56 years. My husband and I have been married 45, right? Yeah, 45. Okay, you guys are done? Yeah, that was, Tammy says, that was Harley. Yeah, I didn't make him go in the kennel. Adhere the greeting layer to the mat layer with adhesive and add both to the center of your card front. Now you've already put it on with dimensionals. Do you want it on with, you've already put a layer on with dimensionals. Do you want it with dimensionals? Totally your call. I did not put mine on with dimensionals. Mary says, every time I watch Connie Stewart, I want the stamp set. She always makes such cute cards. I know. It's just, yeah, it's how it works. The Creative 8 team did a unboxing video, and so I shared that link. It is on, I shared the link in my email, I think. Anyway, we, all 4 of us shared what we had ordered or some of the things that we ordered, and that's when I saw it. So I had to turn around and place another order. How is Rogue? Is he behaving? Sarah Kendall, you know, that dog, he's got to be the best dog I think I've ever had. So Rogue, for those of you who don't know, Rogue was adopted. He showed up here one night after mystery stamping last June a year ago, and I tried to find his parents and I couldn't. So he became my dog. And that dog follows me around. I should have named him Shadow because he's right by me. I think he must be like some kind of herding dog because he's always poking me, like prodding me along. But anyway, he is a really good dog, Sarah. He's super sweet. And yeah, thank you for asking. Trinket Troy says that unboxing video was very helpful. It does help sometimes to see something off the pages of the catalog, doesn't it? Oh, hi, Vicki Trevino. She says, yes, it's in Sharon's email. It is great. Hi, Kat. We're glad you're here. I will watch the replay and get this mystery card figured out. I'm so glad. All right, how are we doing with 7? Enika is done with 7. Nancy Lewis says she loved the unboxing video. I'm so glad. Okay. All right. There's 330 of you on. I know that a lot of y'all are just watching. Patty says, I love the unboxing video that you 4 ladies did. Yeah, we're gearing up for the next retreat too. Whew. Yeah, so the next retreat, early bird starts September 27th, and the retreat is actually the weekend of October 25th and 26th. We hold those online retreats here on YouTube. And I've already got almost all my projects done. But yeah, we're ready. We're ready for y'all. Can you put the link to the unboxing video here, please? Should be able to. After the live, I can do it. Okay. Can't wait for the next retreat, says Carmen. Clue number 8. Add the embellishments to the card front. Because I told you to get embellishments. I'm excited for it too, Carmen. I think what is this? Our 19th retreat? Gosh. Hi, Rogue. They were just asking about you, Rogie. Y'all want to see Rogue? You want to come up here? You want to come up here? He's gotten so big. Whew. Comcast did away with our what? Our access to our email. So I need to resubscribe to your email. Yes. Look below the video under the See More, and then you will join my newsletter that way. Oh, Rogue's gone. Did I not tell y'all to score your card base? I'll call for him. I did not. Your basic white layer should have been 8.5 by 5.5. And I can't believe that we're this far into mystery stamping. You should have scored that in half at 4.25. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Rogie. Come here, Rogue. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness. You are so big. Y'all, he's fat. Say hi. Say hi. Hold on. Let's do this. There he is. There's Rogue. Hi, honey. See, he just looks at me. He adores me. He adores me. You saved me, Mama. You saved me. So he has a donut on because he, whoops. Okay. Okay. We have a wrought iron fence, and that keeps him from going through the fence. There we go. Okay. He is really pretty. We gave him a haircut the other day. The first time I took him, he needed to be trimmed, and I'm like, I don't even know what kind of dog he is because I can't even tell you on live YouTube what the vet called him. Basically a mutt. And I'm like, he's not a mutt. That's not what he called him. Anyway, I didn't know how to have him trimmed, but I took him to the groomer and they charged me $80. And I'm like, I know, we're not done again. So I bought my own shears and my daughter and I cut him. We just had to get some of that off. Tammy, are you still on? She will testify how sweet Rogue is, and he will just let you do anything to him. He's the funniest thing. Oh, he looks like your dog. Who was it said that? Gail says he looks like my dog we had for 17 years. Oh, I'm so glad. Send a blood sample to 23andMe. You know what, Renee? I don't care what kind of dog he is. I'm not spending money on that. All right. Clue number 9. Why don't you put some stamping on the inside of that card? Decorate the inside of your card using some of the stamps you used on the outside. Sometimes you could just stamp along the edge, around the bottom, but I want you to remember to decorate the inside. Oh, you guys are so sweet. So Roxanne used to trim her dog, her husband's dog. Okay. Let's see. Helen Atlas, I agree. He is cute. Dogs have a good sense of people. He knows you saved him. I mean, he's so funny. Like Pippi is the dachshund. She's the miniature dachshund. And she just looks at me. I call for her and she looks at me like I have 3 eyeballs because that's what dachshunds do. If I call for Rogue, he is here. like he just did. He came right then. So yeah, he's a sweetie. Yep, Tammy knows him. Okay, where did you get the storage unit we are seeing behind you for your stamps? Oh, for my stamps. Those, I got those on Amazon, and they are called CD storage, CD holders. I did set up an affiliate link storefront on Amazon for anybody who wants to use it. You can look below the video. You can see in my store the pajamas that I wear, the CD storage things. And so I may get, this is pretty funny. I may get a commission from Amazon. And let me just tell you, it's not much money. Maybe, I don't know, 22 cents. It's pretty funny, but the links are there. You can look below this video, and you can shop and look and see where I got those storage things. So, all right. Maria says she's adopted 2 dogs. One passed away during the pandemic, and I did foster for 3 other dogs. There you go. Tootsie would not stay still for me to do anything to her. Mary Yates, yeah, I know. So I held Rogue while Whitney shaved him, while she gave him a haircut. All right, clue number 10. Now take all the supplies from clue number 1 and make the card again going the other way. So if you did your card portrait, I want you to make it again landscape. In other words, if your first card is landscape, make it portrait. Take pictures of both side by side and share them in the Mystery Stamping Facebook group. You don't have to do this clue, but I just thought it would be fun. This is a super easy card. I'm surprised that I talked for 42 minutes and made it stretch that long, because it's such a simple card. Now, I want to know in the live chat, what do you think about your card? Do you love it? Do you love it? Okay. So I want to share. Whoops. Nope. Can't let you see it that way. You know, this is the mini catalog that just started last week. And, you know, it's I always call it the holiday catalog, because this is the holiday time of the year. And Nicole, are you still on? What page is it on? I shared with Nicole what the card looked like. Hold on, I got to find it. I apologize. I should have pegged it. Kathy Walsh says she picked the wrong stamp. She has to fix. So now it's in the middle of the catalog. Okay. All right. I'm almost there. Hang on, y'all. Have y'all seen that though? It's a bow maker die. So it comes with the paper. You get like 48 sheets. I think it's like 12 of each print. And then you get the little dies to make the bows. All right. Still going. Still going. And I've seen some stinking cute stuff done with this. Did I miss it? Oh, page 34. Sorry. She did tell me the page. Page 34. Okay, so it was really funny. Nicole sent me a picture. She sent me some pictures of cards that she had made. We've been kind of going back and forth on some. Nicole's on my team, by the way. Going back and forth on some Halloween ideas. Okay. So then she sent me a picture of this card right here. You'll see how pretty it is. And who was it who said they used the Regal Flora? And that just happened to be the stamp set that was sitting on my desk. Y'all, this paper, it says Regal Winter. This paper is absolutely gorgeous. I've been making some cards with that. But when I'm doing mystery stamping, sometimes I get my inspiration from the catalog. So can you see my score lines? You see how I stamped? There's my score lines. And then you see this where I made you do an oversized layer. Cindy Wagner says that's funny because I was going to do my second card landscape anyway. Debbie Aldridge, I absolutely fell in love with this card. I thought it was stunning. I thought it was easy. I did do my layer differently, but I'm going to point out to you, see how they have the layer? It's longer. It's not perfectly the same size. So there you go. There you go. I fell in love with this card. I thought it was just so pretty, so easy. Flowers and leaves, different colors. Donna says, do we have to order this mini catalog? If you're one of my customers, I send it to you for free, Donna. You can add it to an order or contact me below the video on my blog, and we can get, if you don't have a catalog, I do have ways of sending it to you. So anyway, this catalog has got some gorgeous stuff in it. I think this is stinking cute. I can't wait to make this because look, it looks like a purse. So fun. So fun. All right. I told you that I had some cards that I'd gotten in the mail. Let's see. This is from Michelle. Is this Michelle Townsley? Nope. I got 2 cards from 2 Michelles. So this is for my Stampiversary. That was August the 27th. And boy, I sure hope I did this right. I did. Okay, so this is from Michelle Townsley. I tried to keep the envelope with it because, and thank goodness she decorated the envelope because I got 2 cards last week from Michelle. So thank you, Mary. I'm so excited about my trip. Now, I want y'all to look at this fun fold. Michelle, I've never made one. Look at this. So she scored and turned that flat back and adhered it down. And then she has her triangular shape. And look at that. How fun. Love the card, Michelle. This one is from the other Michelle. This is Michelle, and I cannot pronounce your last name. You're on my team, and I'm going to learn how to say it. But I want to say it's Michelle, you know who you are. Look how pretty. It is like the technique that I have taught in the past. And happy anniversary. So it was my 27-year anniversary. Let's see. Who's this from? Oh, yeah. This is from Marilyn Edens. She is on my team. And she was showing this card on our team. No, she did it on the team page. We had our team meeting on Saturday. Now I want y'all to watch this. Look at that. I have to learn how to make this card. Have y'all made this card? I have not. So, whoops, let me push it back down. A million thanks. Can't thank you enough. And then she added a note inside. So, Marilyn Edens on my team. Okay, so this I thought was super cute too. Wait, who is this from? This is from Carla. Happy 27-year Stampiversary. I've not made one like this either, where I've done the layers of, she matted the designer series paper layers. So that was super cute. Michelle Townsley, you stop that. I'm always afraid to send you a card because your cards are so amazing. Girl, don't you ever be afraid to send a card to anybody, including me. I love it. All right, so this is another one. And like I said, I know there was one in the mail. This is from Sarah Kendall, right? Let's make sure. Yep. Look how fun. Look at the butterflies and all the polka dots and super fun. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank y'all to everyone who has sent me a card. And don't be afraid to send me a card. Okay. Cindy says she wants to learn. Cindy Wagner says she wants to make that fun fold card. Yeah, I'm going to figure out how to do it. It'll be a while because I'm leaving town. But when I come back from my trip, then I will learn how to make that card. So there won't be a video or anything on Thursday night. I tried my best to get it done, but I decided, you know what? It was more important for me to pack for my trip. If you ever need any Stampin' Up! Supplies, I would appreciate the chance to help you with your supplies. You can find my Stampin' Up! Store below the video. We have been doing mystery stamping. It's getting close to 5 years. In March, it will be 5 years. We should have a party. We should have an in-person party. Inika, I'll be back from Utah on Saturday. So leave on Tuesday and come back Saturday. Patty says, thank you for your mail. All were pretty. Yeah, they were, weren't they? Have a great trip. Love all the cards. So I will return for next week's mystery stamping on Monday. I think that's the 16th. And in the meantime, y'all have homework to do. You need to stamp your other card and post both of them in the Facebook group. Take a good picture, post them over there. And did she say she got the tutorial from the Creative 8? Did not say. What are y'all talking about, the Creative 8? I will have these condensed version of mystery clues over on my blog under mystery stamping, and that link is also below the video. There's lots of video links underneath there. Wishing you and Mark a good time. Thank you so much. Oh, Donna, happy birthday is coming up. Okay, have a safe trip. Thank y'all. Thank you. Oh, the slide card was from a retreat. Okay, I missed that part. So thank you, Nicole. All right. I want to see y'all's cards. I may not be on Facebook as much, but I'll try to check them out. So happy stamping, y'all. Bye.